Takes the three. Gets the three ball to go.
Impressive offensive versatility for Big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's Bailey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And Utah calls time here. They're trailing by 29.
Yeah, I got them red foams your coach got on.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Burton. Intercepted. Here's the break. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And that one drops for him.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
To the paint. Here's Flag. Misses in close. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans.
Well, at least you locked down Cooper Flag. He was 1 for 4. It's because you fresh out that game. That's Yo, VJ Star was 17 for 17 and 14 assists. Yeah, because his backup was 12 for 15. He had almost an identical game when he was in the game. Yeah. What time is it? You don't want to save it? Yeah, run up to the courthouse. I was trying to get there before 3 o'clock. You want to save it for tomorrow? What time is it? Just give me 1 second. Let me see how far. Give me 1 second. Let me see how far this shit is. It's 45 minutes. I gotta file some paperwork for my case versus AT&T, which means I gotta go to the federal courthouse and not the local one. 'Cause I was on a job accommodation when they did that return to office bullshit. I was supposed to be protected, and they kept pressuring me to move to Atlanta in the midst of my job accommodation. So, I mean, there's something called the Americans with Disabilities Act. They're supposed to provide reasonable accommodation, regardless of whatever their, shit they want to do. If it's working, it's supposed to continue to work, and they just didn't. Hell yeah, that was a good job with, a good pay. So yeah, we can run it again. Should only take like what 30 minutes, right? Nah, nah, I don't really. I was going to try to bring one in at the beginning, but because it's AT&T, and you know how lawyers be like, "Oh, another fucking employee, probably on disciplinary action or some other shit. If I take this, I'm just gonna be stepping in shit." So I try to make sure I developed everything fully, and there is no disciplinary. Hell yeah, it's just about the arbitration agreement that I signed when I started working for them. Um, I need to find a way to poke a hole in that, or at least get the judge to um, make them provide evidence that, because their claim beyond not even in relation to the actual lawsuit or what that is, they're trying to get it into arbitration, and their claim is that my employer was AT&T Mobility, and that Mobility has the authority to enforce the arbitration agreement. And then I'm like, AT&T Mobility doesn't show up anywhere, and I worked in HR. I lived in HR. My company that employed me was AT&T Services. So we got in front of the judge the other day, and the judge was like, "Well, you just filed a motion to say that that Mobility employed him. Who was it?" So I had to get on a call with their lawyer, and I'm like, yeah. So what documents do you have that says that AT&T Mobility was my employer? I'm just going based off of what the client said. So are you aware that my pay statement says AT&T Services? That all the signature lines for everybody that I work with in HR says AT&T Services? So you just filed a motion to compel arbitration and made the claim AT&T Mobility was my employer and had the authority to enforce this arbitration agreement, and you're just going based off of what someone said when the disposition and declaration that their lawyer, AT&T's internal lawyer, gave you stated that he was representing AT&T, the company, aka AT&T Services Inc. So I feel like they're this lawyer that they got is fucking, top of the line. It's the one all of the big companies go to. This is outside counsel. They had to go get somebody from a different company to represent them. This ain't even their internal lawyers anymore. But I'm like, you a big law firm, and you made a mistake like this? Like, you didn't even talk to AT&T? You didn't even read the documents that they sent over to you? And you just, like, are you? I think they're just trying to see if they can outlast me at this point. But really, I'm just trying to get to a settlement. It ain't costing me no money. As long as AT&T continues to pay their counsel, it's going to continue to cost them money. But they want to get to arbitration, so there's limited discovery and all of that shit in there. I wanted to stay in the court. That way it could go in front of a jury. Like, I'm sick of these companies getting away with shit. The jury, the people, need to see what the fuck AT&T be doing. And in this situation, people will be sympathetic because this shit is happening all over the place. People are just getting let go. AI, yeah. Like this shit ain't right. So it's definitely a battle because I got this going on, then the house mold shit going on, then I'm trying to get myself ready for a new job, all that shit going on at the same time. You know. I think I got my right to sue in January, and I filed the lawsuit I think in March. I think early March. Then I got a communication from their internal counsel talking about yeah, arbitration this, arbitration that, blah blah blah. I was like, I'm not doing arbitration. I just spent $500 to file a fucking lawsuit. Yeah, we gonna go. Yeah, I'm like, we gonna see this shit through. One year pay. That's it. I ain't even asking them for nothing crazy. Just give me 1 year pay. I'll walk away. That's what before I even left, when they started talking all this shit, I was reaching out to anybody I could inside HR. Like, listen, apparently some y'all just don't understand the situation because I'm on a job accommodation that was approved by the accommodations team. This is medical shit. Y'all can't just tell me I have to move. But everybody just kept saying, "No, we're not doing anything. We're not doing anything." All right. So you act like I'm not collecting all these emails and shit. You know, like I'm not sending emails. I know.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. It'll be Utah
Yeah.
off the
So
tip.
too. I appreciate that. I might let you win this one just because of that.
Here's Edgecombe to the right side. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Oh, you can feel the energy in this building tonight, can't you, GA? Both of these teams are red hot, and coming into this one, they cannot wait.
Yeah, an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. That's what this one feels like. But only one of these squads will be taking the W tonight.
Here's Flag. Inside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up.
What I don't understand is why these dudes are not dunking the ball.
Going inside. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Right wing. Here's Hammonds. To the inside.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's perfect from the line this time.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Fades away.
I'm about to put Hammonds on his
basket,
ass.
Starting off 1 for 1
Yeah,
with
that battle
shot.
works out.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Duncan. And stolen by Flag. To the middle. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg.
This shit crazy how that shit be like that. 9 times out of 10, if the pass is picked off like that, and you go throw that shit, it's picked off again.
Highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Nifty move.
I'm sick of
And the
you.
layup is up and in.
Freshly.
Boy,
Fuck
he
off
is
of him,
looking
Supreme.
confident.
It's too much
Love
for you.
how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's a screen.
A shooter, you don't want to fuck with him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Burton grabs the miss. Utah leading. And Utah turns it over again. Now Thompson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
You see the incredible athleticism. I mean, Amen Thompson just slashing his way to the cup with ease.
Here's Burton.
This is the matchup I wanted to see.
1:53 left in the first.
Hammonds.
With the fadeaway. And the officials call goal.
Are you serious?
So they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls.
You shouldn't have.
Because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's flag. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Hammonds was standing right down there.
Rebound by Hammonds.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
He draws iron on the dunk. From outside the arc. And the basket
fuck?
by Bailey.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Flag with it. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 3. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Thompson. And that one is hammered home.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Just 1 second between the
Good.
shot clock and game clock. Thompson in the corner. Pass the flag. To stop the run. That shot missing.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz out in front, up 7. And And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And here is Holmes. To the paint. Here's Barkley. Sinks that one from the post. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Edgecombe. Driving in. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the
Yo,
hand
he should have
finish.
cut to the basket.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Something else I like, their post play. Getting that ball inside, I love that.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And
He
just
was
a
standing in the
little
paint.
lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And he lays it straight in. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Holmes. Utah with the rebound. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
It's all about speed for Miller. He gets going and just takes off.
Barkley down low. He has yet to score. In the corner, Holmes with it. Shoots over Edgecombe. Holmes can't get it to go in. And in the first
the
5
boy hurt.
seasons after the NBA added the 3-pointer, great teams averaged a little over 2 attempts per game.
My rookie.
These days, it's over 24 attempts a game.
Yeah, the number of threes taken has skyrocketed in recent years. Where it ends, that is anybody's guess.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so here's the home team, down by 12. Driving the lane.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those.
Edgecombe ain't got no say-so.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's the Jazz's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. .152 left to play here in the half. Here's Miller, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When Miller asserts himself on offense, challenging the defense, and then drawing fouls like that, I can clap.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's Hammonds, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
You don't want none of Hammonds,
Down
bro.
low. There's the screen. Here's Bailey. There's the drive.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
.102 left to play in the first half. Left side, Miller. 6 to shoot. And it's Bailey in the corner. The tray. Good D by Miller.
Oh, my shot's late.
And he drives in. And the basket by
Zion's
Bailey.
supposed to be a good defender. I don't know what the
Bailey's
hell's going
got
on.
7 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Why did you
You
go
know,
back?
he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Inside. Here's Hammonds. It's blocked. Tries it from 19. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's VJ Edgecombe making highlights for Utah.
Shooting 94%.
He notched 8
I don't
points in
think
the
he took
quarter
a shot.
and has
I think
that
it's all
terrific
been
basketball instinct on
dunks.
display. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. And so here's the home team. 19-point game. A moment for an injury report.
He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
It's always so tough to see a player get hit with this kind of setback. You know, they dedicate so much time and energy and effort to their craft. My hope and prayer is that he has a smooth recovery.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Stolen by Thompson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. He gets that one. Giannis has got his first 2 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Out to Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Barkley. Pass to Flag. To the paint. And then Barkley with the dunk.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Now Flag. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5.
Oh,
And it's
forgot who that was.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Barkley outside. Shot clock at 5. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Barkley's got 6.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And Barkley sends it back. Pass to Burton. To the inside. And then Barkley with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Utah leading by 3. Here's Edgecombe. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 12.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Yeah, I agree with you. Good possession there. They had to stem the tide of this comeback a little bit, and I think they did with that play there.
Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away. Good on the jump shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bailey with the ball. 7 points in the game. Takes it inside. And Flag throws it down.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
Here's Edgecombe. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. Thompson inside. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. for the lead. Utah with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Barkley.
Damn, Barkley.
For the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
Yo, that shit was exhausting for my team.
Check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. He gets it in there.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
It's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Utah's on defense. 3-point lead. They recover it.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Baz to Edgecombe. And the rejection by Giannis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Hammonds. If I missed that time, would have put him up.
Hammond's got that shot too.
Here's Edgecombe. Out to Miller. There's the pick. Here's Bailey. And that basket.
How you keep making that shit?
Gets the goaltending call right there.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done. Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Master Williamson to the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The 8-footer. The shot is off.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Thompson surveying the floor.
It's a good sight to see Thompson being aggressive, taking it to the defense and getting the foul as a result.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive
Here's Thompson. And stolen by Fly. And here they come.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
We've come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
And it's Miller penetrating. And the shot goes in.
No need to worry, folks. Miller's saying, I got this.
Thompson. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
What? What? Shoot the...
Just 4 to shoot.
Why he didn't shoot the ball is fucking crazy.
Driving to the
If we lose, it was because of that. Like, just fucking shoot.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe
He was
trying
right
to give
there.
them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but
No!
for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Jazz leading by 3.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Here's Flag. Now Thompson. Oh, good on the layup. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
And Utah making a change here. Now Flag uncovered. He nails the jump shot. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Duncan. It's deflected.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. To tie it up. And he does not hit. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So we
Good game, man. Well, that's because I could have beat you. You know, but I was taking it easy on you. Yeah, I see. Well, the first quarter you beat me 13-6, then 20-8 in the second. Yep. That and 1-3 would have changed the game because the shit would have been tied up in that last second. But that last shot I took with that fucking ball, dude, he can't shoot threes for nothing. It should have been Barkley or Supreme out there, but they was too tired from that third quarter run that we had. Damn. That third quarter fucked me up. All my starters was tired. Yeah, that was a good game though. Well, I guess we split the season series, so I didn't want that. I didn't want any losses other than that one that you already gave me. I swept Ryan. I was in the midst of sweeping you. One missed shot or two missed shots. Two of those threes falling. This would have been a different game. I knew I should have waited till tomorrow. Did we not make a single three? Cooper Flag 0 for 2. Star 0 for 1. I ain't really take that many. I took a lot with guys that shouldn't have been fucking shooting them. Thompson shouldn't have never shot one. And Thompson also missed them 2 free throws. That's 2 points right there. Like, small things. Just don't. Just, rely on your guys. They played a good game. Yeah, that shit over with, John. That shit done. Nah, bro, there's a fork in you. There's a fork in you and Ryan right now. Y'all get back to the lab. This season is mine. You did. I give you that. Okay, you beat me in the first half, 33-14. You beat me in the first half, 44-13. 33-14, and then in the second half, you lost 28-14. It's a tale of 2 games. And then it came down to 1 shot, which I took with the wrong guy. So, and it was little things, like I said, missed free throws. Huh? Yeah. Let's look at. Oh, and one of my stars got hurt, so he couldn't even play in the game. My second leading scorer from the last game was out that whole game. Yeah, I know. He won't be out next time, but it looks like you got 3 losses because of that last one I gave you. And I already played Ryan, and I just don't see myself losing any computer games. I only got 1, 2, 3 left. So it looks like I'll be the #1 seed. So you and Ryan, y'all could battle it out. And then come see Giannis in the finals. Oh, I'm going to be there this year. I'll be there this year. That's a guarantee. Yeah. Yep. Barkley didn't play like he should have played in that game. You always been in the post with Freshly. Oh, you talking about shooting from the post or playing defense from the post? Oh, yeah. That's Yep. That's why I let the computer stand down there with your ass. The fuck out of here. I ain't about to keep getting faked out. Yep. Once I learned that the computer plays better defense down there, sometimes I just sit back and let them do it. Cause who did you trade? What's his name to? Cause sometimes we be creating super teams. Oh yeah, you traded them right to the Celtics. Do you know what the Celtics got now? Saint, Hardaway, Banchero, Jackson Jr. Yeah, well, I think he's untouchable for them now. I don't think Ryan knows Freshly can shoot threes, and he's one of the best three-point shooters in the game. Yeah, no, no. I got to guard freshly everywhere. Damn, freshly got fucking Hall of Fame rise up. I ain't been paying attention to what the hell he could do. That makes shit make sense. Yeah, cause it's too easy. It's too slow. You see that shit coming. I'm about to trade Zion. He ain't the Zion I thought he was. Well, it was. So I went from Bo Frazier, or whatever the fuck that dude's name is, Bo something, some rookie, who was like 84. Yeah, he was 84 overall. He could do everything, but he just wasn't seasoned. And I needed somebody that could play defense. And so I put him on the trade block, and Zion popped up. I was like, let me look at his shit. Pretty much the same shooter as him, but his defensive abilities is way better. And he can rebound. Defense IQ 93. He's faster. So I was like, yeah, but I might trade him out for Scotty Barnes. I had Scotty on. Damn. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Well, I originally had traded that dude for Brandon Ingram, and then I traded Brandon Ingram for Zion. Both. Brandon Ingram is a much better shooter, even at 35, but he's fucking 35 and he's slower. I was like, yo, what can he do? Because if I put him on the court versus y'all, you're gonna run right around him. He's 68 speed. But if he gets his open shit, if he gets the ability to shoot, then it's a wrap. Because he's 94, 95 mid and 3-point shooting, and I know I can shoot with him. So yeah. So some of them shots that some of them other dudes was taking, because him, EC Tron, who took one of those threes, wouldn't have been in the game. I would have had him in the game, and then Supreme down there playing power forward. Or because Ingram's so tall, he would have been playing power forward. I wonder about Jabari. Jabari Smith Jr. He's taller. He don't have the defensive badges though. Yeah. Yeah, that's what almost got him. Yep. Yeah, Zion is not what I need him to be. Matter of fact, I whooped your ass right before that game. Maybe I'll just keep him. He might come in handy if I learn how to shoot with him. I haven't shot anything with him yet, so he's an 83 three-point shooter. Still got all the defensive badges, rebounder. Maybe if I just play him in the right situations. But you know, your team's a matchup problem. You know, because you got Bailey, who's fast, Duncan. Yeah, Duncan is just like Zion, except he's shorter. Yeah, I saw all of that. If you beat Ryan, he's gonna be pissed that you did it with the Thompson brother. When he sees that, he's gonna be pissed. I was expecting him to trade Wimbyama in this offseason, but I don't think he'll do that now that we both got his players. One of the reasons I traded for Zion too is because I got bird rights on him, but VJ Starr is about to be a true free agent, and the only thing I got is bird rights. And you saw what happened last year when I thought I signed him. I might have to leave the dynasty and come back in just to make sure I sign my guy, because I got his bird rights and I'm ready to offer him a max fucking contract. Can't afford to lose him. Yeah, we did. We let Ryan do that shit, and we let you do it. You don't remember when you left the dynasty and we came back for the draft pick? Well, this will be this will you don't have to do it because you have the ability to go in there and make sure that your shit is set. The game be crashing on our when we can do it. Yeah, and the computer will automatically switch the shit from sign the guy to renounce his rights. So you know fucking well I wouldn't renounce his rights. is Duncan. Is Chet untouchable? I'm about to see if they'll take Zion for him. Unless he's a 5-star. Well, if I had Chet, then yeah, they ain't gonna do this. If I had Chet, then I can move Supreme out of center and put him at small forward like I want to, where there's a real mismatch. No, he's not. He's never playing center against you again. Never. I'm gonna put Hammonds at center. Great. Well, no, not when Wemby's out there, but he does get in his way sometimes and prevent him from being able to hit shots. But Supreme is 86 speed, 89 strength, 82 vert, 73 agility. You know, he should be able to play better defense. His awareness down at the basket, sometimes the shit just goes right past his head. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I almost traded him though. But I'm too good of a shooter with him. Nah, he was mad. But as you play games, he was -1. And now he's nothing. 28. Oh, you talking about in progression? Yeah, he did go down. It did. But he was pissed, and now he's ambivalent. Oh no. Yeah, well, now he's happy because we ain't losing shit else. We're just preparing for the finals now. And I'm pretty sure the way I beat you them 2 times, I'm pretty sure we. Well, let's look. So the first game, I don't know if you remember when that first game was over. I said, yo, I'm not even mad at the way that you won that game because you busted my ass in the first half. Yeah, well, game 1 versus you, I had Riley and the rest of them guys, and I beat you in the second half of that game. No, you wouldn't. Right, Hammonds wasn't playing on him freshly. No, he wasn't. It was. I do. Yeah, I recorded. If he was on him, it was like 1 or 2 plays, because they kept putting Supreme back there at center. No, I'm looking at it. I see Giannis on him. I see, because I had to put Giannis at center for a minute. Yeah, I got something. You know what? I got something for Freshly.